Hello students, welcome back to Mature Technologies video. I am your English teacher Tanuja Sharma and today we are going to start with the new chapter number 7, helping verbs. Now children, before understanding helping verbs, let us understand the term verb. What is a verb? Verb are known as action words. Simply you can say that verbs are action words or words from which we know that some action has taken place. Right? These are verbs. Verbs are action words or the words from which we come to know that some action has taken place. These are verbs. Now children, verbs are of two types. First is action verbs, and the second one is helping verbs. The first one is action verbs and the second one is helping verbs. Action verbs are simple action verbs like eat, drink, say, look, walk, run, dance, sing, listen, etc. These are action verbs. Just action words, or you can say, from which easily you can say that this is an action word. Eat, drink, sleep, say, listen, look, watch, walk. These all are action verbs. Easy to understand. Action verbs are also known as main verbs. Action verbs or main verbs. Both the name are correct. Alright, action verbs are also known as main verbs. Now come to the main topic of the chapter, that is helping verbs. As the name suggests, what are helping verbs? Give me an idea. What do you get into your mind when for the first time you hear helping verbs? Helping, that means when we help somebody, right? When we are, we are hand in hand, we are going with someone and helping, right? So, here also helping verbs are those verbs which are actually helping whom? Helping the action words. Helping the action words or helping the main verb in the sentence. Helping verb, children, comes before the main verb in the statements. They comes before the main verb. So, here you can write some pointers for helping verbs, that they help main verb, they help main verb. Second pointer you can write for helping verbs, that is they come before main verb. These are the 2 pointers I have told you, and I hope you have also understood this. The third point I want to tell you about helping verbs are, children, there are few sentences in which main verb is missing. That means the action verb is missing. When there is no action verb in the sentence or there is no main verb in the sentence, in that case, helping verbs act as the main verb of the sentence. I hope you have understood this. When in any sentence main verb or action verbs are missing, in that case helping verbs act as the main verb of the sentence. Clear? So third pointer you can write, in absence of main verb, they act as a main verb of the sentence. Clear to you? Now let's see what else it is written. Helping verbs are the verbs that help the main verb in a sentence to express action or state. Yes. Again, next pointer you can write, they express action or state. That means condition of a noun or a pronoun. They also indicate how the time is used in a sentence. All right. By seeing the helping verb, we can come to know the tense. Help to know the tense. To know the tense of the statement. Helping verbs are also called as auxiliary verbs. They are also known as auxiliary verbs. All right. Helping verbs are the verbs that stand just before the main verb. They give us the idea of time. Then, helping verbs have different forms. They can be in present tense, they can be in past tense, and they can be in future tense. I'll just give you some examples of present tense. See, present tense, then past, and then future. Present tense like is, am, are. Past tense was, were. Future will, shall. They all are in present tense. Helping verbs can be is, am, are. Past tense was, were. Future will, shall. But there are many helping verbs other than them. I have just quoted a few examples in front of you. All right. So, read the following sentences. Now, let's see few sentences. I am playing cricket. I am playing cricket. Here, in this statement, am is the helping verb and playing is the main verb. So, this statement is telling that this is a present tense statement. Right? By looking at am, we can come to know that it is a present tense statement. He is my uncle. Now just see, this is what I was talking. He is my uncle. Now children, in this statement helping verb is. Now you can see that there is no action verb in the statement. Here is will act as the main verb of the sentence. Helping verb as well as main verb of the sentence, as action word is missing in the statement. I hope now you understood what I was talking about. In the absence of main verb, they act as the main verb of the sentence. He is my uncle, main verb is missing, so is will be main verb of the sentence. Understood? Look at the other statements. She was riding a horse. She was. She was riding a horse. What is the verb? Was is the helping verb, riding is the main verb. Right? So, was is the helping verb telling you which tense it is. Was is the past tense. I hope this is clear to you. He will go to the hospital. Will. Will is the future tense, telling about the future time. I hope you understood that how helping verb tells you the helps us to know the time of the statement, and they also come before the main verb, and sometimes when main verb is missing they act as a main verb of the sentence. Pointers are clear to you, which I explained. In the above sentence, the colored words are some of the most common helping verbs. We will notice that many helping verbs are used in specific verb tense. Right? The tense of the verb tells us the time period when an action occurs, such as in the present, past or future. We will learn about the use of some most common helping verbs in these three tense forms. Now, helping verbs are of three kinds. They are first, be form of verbs, then do form of verbs, and then they are have form of verbs. Three kinds of helping verbs are there. First, let us discuss what are be form of verbs. Be form of verbs, children, tells you the state or condition of the noun or a pronoun. Noun or a pronoun. What are they actually? They declare something. Helping, be form of helping verbs, they declare something about a noun or a pronoun, their actual state, their actual conditions. What are they? Just remember, they tells you what are they. All right. Now let us discuss be form of verbs individually. Be form of verb. Let us divide this be form of verb into 3 tenses, that is, first one is present tense, second one is past tense, and the third one is future tense. Alright, in present tense they will be is, am, are. Alright, in past tense they will be was, were, and in future tense they will be or shall be. These are the present tense helping verb, be form of verb. These are the past tense helping be form of verb, and these are the future tense be form of verb. This is to be understood, fine, but there in this also, differentiation is needed on the basis of subject. On the basis of subject. Children, just try to understand the verb should always be according to the subject of the sentence. The subject and the verb should always agree with each other. It is not like that with any subject we are going to use any helping verb. No, it is not like at all. The verb should always agree with the subject of the statement. Alright, so now let us divide this according to the subject of the statement. What are the subjects which we study normally? They are I, we, you, then he, she, it, and they. Here also we are going to write the same. I, we, you, he, she, it, they. And here I'm going to write the same thing. I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. So 3 tables you can frame over here. First we will discuss about present tense. With I, children, we use am. I am. With we use are. We are. With you, again we use are. With he, we use is. She, again is. And it, again is. And with they, we use are. So I hope it is clear to you. I am, we are, you are, he is, she is, it is, they are. Understand? With I, it is confirmed only with I we use am. Other than that, we doesn't use am with any other pronoun or any other subject. Then, you. Also, you is an exceptional subject, as you can be singular also when I am talking to a single student. For that student also I am going to use you. When I am talking to the whole class, then also I am going to use the second person pronoun, that is you. So you is exceptional. With you, you will never use, if a singular person you are talking, only a single person you are talking, then also you will consider this as a plural pronoun only. Alright, with that also you are going to use are. Doesn't matter you are talking to a single person or many people at a time. Fine? He and she, they are singular person. He is, that is why we are using is, she is. It, again singular, so we are using is. They is a plural third person pronoun, plural third person pronoun. Fine, so we are using are. Clear to you? Now let's move upon the past tense, that is was, were. I, singular person. Fine, so what we are going to use? Was. I was. Fine. We, plural, we all, plural, were. You, I told you, you are always going to consider as it is a plural pronoun. So you will be were. Fine. He, singular third person pronoun, was. She, again singular third person pronoun used for a girl, was. It will be again singular third person pronoun used for living non-living things, was. It was. And they, with they it is a single plural third person pronoun, they were. Clear to you? This is the past tense of is-mr. Past tense of be form of verb. Coming to future tense. Future tense is same, will be and shall be. Again, understand, there are few rules for using will be and shall be for future tense also. With I, we always use shall. I shall be. With we also we use shall. That means it is a traditional rule, children, with the first person pronouns, that is I and we. I and we all. With the first person pronoun we use shall, and with the rest pronouns we use will. You will be, he will be, and she will be, it will be, and they will be. I hope you have understood what are be form of verbs. Now, one more thing you need to understand about be form of verb. These are the pronoun subjects. Now children, when there is there, the statement is starting with there, what are you going to use? Is, am, are, was, were, or in the future tense? Fine. Future tense is absolutely fine. It will be, there will be, or there shall be. Anything can come. But what about present tense or past tense? Which are we going to use singular be form of verb, or are we going to use plural be form of verb? Depends on the noun in the statement. For example, there is a ball. There is a ball. Let me write over here so that there is a ball under the chair. There are big pine trees in the garden. So here I am pointing about a ball, that is a single ball. In the second statement, I am pointing about the pine trees, that are many pine trees. Alright. So, it depends on which noun or a pronoun we are demonstrating, right. I am referring to a single ball, so I have used is. I am referring pine trees, many trees, so I have used are. I hope this is clear to you. Be form of, please revise what are helping verbs, what are main verbs, and revise the be form of verb. This is all we are going to do today in today's session. This is all from my side. I hope you have understood what are be form of verbs. Revise them and definitely you are going to understand this. Thank you for watching the video, and once again, thank you and have a nice day.